Good morning. My name is Edward Bonner. I'm a deacon here in Macedonia. I was in the United States Navy for approximately 22 years.
Good morning. My name is Deacon Robert Nash. I spent 4 years in the United States Air Force from 1956 through 1960.
My name is Brother Andrew Williams. I joined the military in 1966, which was U.S. Army.
My name is Robert Henry, and I was in the United States Marine Corps. I went in 1972 and got out in 75.
I only have 1 minute or 2 minutes to tell you this. I can sum it up with 4 words. Number 1 is discipline.
During that time, I did a lot of training. That training starts off with recruit training, which is boot camp, and it is approximately 13 weeks in length. And during that time frame, you are trained to fight fires, and they put a lot of stress on you to train you to be able to handle stress. So when you get into a wartime situation, you know what to do.
The Marine Corps boot camp is no joke. There was days that I didn't know what was happening, but I also learned how to be a man while I was in there.
I was trained mentally, physically, and also with weapon training. And during that period, we learned to be obedient to the higher officers, also giving respect to each and every one that was in the military.
I went through a lot, and I graduated with a stripe out of boot camp because of my leadership that they said I had, which I didn't know I had. I learned how to make a bed, a tight bed. I'm talking about a bed that if you flip a quarter, it bounces 3 times.
Number 2 is unity. We learn to work together to be one unit. And number 3 is people. During my 4 years there, I met people from all over the United States, different nationalities, and different ways of life. But I found a way to have a common bond with each one of them. And success, I learned that you could only do the success in making the right choice. That's what happened. That's how I got through the service. And I thank God for that.
But most of all, I got out of it the fact that I was able to go overseas and to see how we could be effective. And our training was more effective overseas because I was trained for the Vietnam era war. And therefore, that's why I was chosen and signed up for the United States Army.
I learned how to be a man. I learned how to take care of myself. And I also learned how to look out to others. In today's Marine Corps, teamwork is the most important. And most of all, you have just heard from all of the 4 services, 4 branches of the armed services. And each one of us has different abilities and differences. But most of all, we learn how to be united and love one another. Thank you very much.